Today is the big day where we are going to put both cars to the test. Okay, this is a JDM and this is a JDM. Mind you, Joanne is the leader of the JDM cult and more so the Toyota. It took us very hard, first and foremost, to convince her to take the Nissan Advan, yeah, which is a JDM, but she's also against Nissans. But today she has agreed. And as you can see, this car is a KDH. Yeah, this is from our sister company called Snowtech Electronics. And this one is a KCW. Just look at the plate numbers, guys. You can see this car is very new, this car is very old, yeah, and it's still on the road running smooth and sound, yeah. So we are not just doing a short drive here and there, we are going all the way to Nakuru, past Sobea, and where we have our farm called Greenleaf Cottages. Yeah, so we are going to see which car has a good fuel economy, which car provides better safety, which car provides, better comfort ride, which car is more powerful, and which car will give, fuel economy, a better fuel economy. And mind you guys, I'm carrying my family in this car, right? And then once we reach our destination, we will tell you guys how it all went about.
Well, just like Imran has said, he's a well-known, he advocates just for German cars. And me, on the other hand, I'm the JDM girl. Today I'm going with the Nissan Advan, and that is because I'm very much open-minded. And the whole idea about this drive is checking into which car is practical, which car does well in fuel economy. And at the end of the day, we'll come to a conclusion. Is the BMW just hyped by Imran, or is the Nissan Advan just underrated? Also, another thing is, Joanne says BMWs are not reliable, they're shit, they're all those stories. Absolutely. This is a KCW and that's a KDH. Let's get to the destination and see. Let's get there and come to a conclusion.
A few moments later.
Unaona, nafikiri hiyo linaonyesha remote control not present. Nafikiri hiyo waya ambayo unasema nafikiri ni ya start. Jaribu. Ama battery go down. Battery go down. No, see, we jump start with the spanners.
Sasa itabidi huyu arudi nyuma akuje ingia pale.
Jump start.
This minor issue could cost you your whole car. Yeah. Now, you see, when I hit a bump, this battery came up and this live wire touched this metal body and it created a short. Just because this thing was not fixed properly, that's why it's very important to check your cars before any journey. And guys, this metal thing was just, this metal bracket was just here. Yeah. So it was not. It's something very simple that mechanics often ignore. Yeah. But now we have fastened everything, and now we are on our way to Nakuru with no other issue whatsoever on the BMW. Guys, here we go. Joanne talked a lot of trash, a lot of things. The issue was just with the battery, yeah, and now we are good to go. She was expecting this car on a flatbed, guys. Just imagine what kind of a hater she is. Any car maintained by Precision Automotive, even though we didn't build this car, we have maintained it. The only issue was accidents to happen on the road. I literally jumped over a very big bump. Guys, So here you go, no check engine light, nothing whatsoever on the dash, and we will go to our journey. So are BMWs reliable? Yes, they are. Let's reach there and then we see the way forward. So we have sorted the minor issue that was just the battery. We have retapped the battery, yeah, and put the bracket properly. And now we are on our way to Nakuru with no other issues on the car. I will do a detailed video as to what happened and why it happened, and BMWs are very, very, very reliable cars.
Meanwhile,
This journey together, my sincere heartfelt dream. But nevertheless, it's always nice. Looks like a nice bit over here. What do you have to say about it, Imran?
Yeah, I had to come all the way out here to pick Joanne, guys, because they were too slow for me. So I had to bring a horse with me from Greenleaf Cottages just to come and pick Joanne from the road. So, guys, again, we have proved a point. BMW is a very reliable car. Yeah, it was giving me 16 kilometers per liter, and I just didn't want to tire the car more. So I came out with the horse, taking it for a spin. So let's get to the cottage, and then we will discuss in details about the whole journey. On with her JDM. Yeah, as you can see, the BMW is here, even the horse is here. I mean, where is the JDM car? Both cars got to our cottage at Greenleaf Cottages here in Nakuru, and the issue is not that the both cars are here. How did they get here? That's the main issue. Now here we have two entry level cars. One is a BMW 116i, and the other one is a Nissan Advan. You know, at 4 has been saying that never buy an entry level GDM. But I'm just going to give you some few snippets of how this car performed and how we can, go about this. By the way, yeah, we had to go pick Joanne with the horse all the way from the roadside there. We had to bring her here because, I mean, we were just ahead of time. Now, this particular car is the basic, totally entry level, GDM. It's an urban trim. As you can see, this is an urban trim. Yeah, this another car that comes with this is a 118i, which you will see the badges spot. What's the difference between a 118i and a 116i? The key difference between the two cars is in terms of how they are tuned. Yeah, the engine, the gearbox, everything is exactly the same, but the tuning of a 118i is slightly bigger, higher than the stock urban car. Now, yeah, coming to how the comfort of the car is, you can see how comfortable it is. It's got like the leather trim, yeah, very comfortable. The infotainment system, the aircon system, it's got separate aircon system for the both sides. Yeah, even the automatic seats. Yeah, it also has the memory seats. Yeah, so multiple drivers can drive. Even the infotainment system, by the way, has got multiple users. You can put up to 5 users, even more, and you can customize the infotainment system to your taste, as well as the memory seat, so you don't have to all the time come and adjust your seat again. If you know that you are user number 1, you just click on one and it will set the seat the way you want it to be. And if another user drives the car, he can drive it perfectly. Now, this car has got isofix and it's got hooks for the baby. As you know that I've been traveling with my family, and just look at how comfortable it is. Even the middle seats has got headrest, and very comfortable car. This is something that I would have never been able to do in this, the JDM. It looks like an SGR bench. Yeah. So John should have said, maybe if you want to buy this car and you want a car for work, essentially something that will be like a matatu, go for this. As you know, it's for our sister company Snowtech Electronics. Yeah. Now, but there is more to this car than just the comfort, just the infotainment system and style and all that. There is more to this car. This car has got a 1.6 liter twin power turbo engine. Yeah. And this engine is very good because it's got a, again, the scroll turbo, which is a very big advantage to the power that this car generates. I was doing almost, at times 160, and I was like, doing 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 RPMs on this car. And the fuel economy of this car is just awesome. Yeah. I got 15 to 16 kilometers on a liter. This Nissan Advan would give you more like 20, 22 kilometers per liter. It also depends on the driving habits. Yeah. If I were to drive this car very slow and not push it to the maximum, it would have given me even a better, fuel economy. Now, it's not about the car. It's not about this car versus this car. It's about how well these cars are maintained. Yeah, these cars need very unique way, very critical way of maintaining them. We have to be careful. We need the right diagnostic tools. For instance, the BMW tool is an ISTA P or ISTA Plus, yeah, or ISTA D. That's what we use to diagnose the BMW system. So it will literally show us all the parameters, all the components, all the modules in the car, how they are functioning, how they are integrated with each other, and are they functioning to their optimum level? Is the engine functioning to the optimum level? Is the turbo functioning to the optimum level? So when you bring your cars to Precision Automotive, we do make sure that we give you a thorough maintenance check and a thorough engine check. Now, as you know, this engine we imported ourselves. It's a very low mileage engine. As you can see, it's a 56,000 kilometer. This car didn't give us any problem with the engine or the suspension, which has actually been maintained by Precision Automotive. Now, you guys know, yeah, that this car at one point in time stalled on the road. And why did it stall? It's because people neglect. Yeah, it's simple, basic neglect. This car was, wherever the previous owner used to take it to, I think they didn't know what they were doing, right? As you can see, the battery of this car, and guys, it's a very simple thing. Yeah, you see this metal thing, this metal bracket. Yeah, it was literally kept on this side here. It was not clamped, so that's why the battery, when I drove through the rumble strips, yeah, the battery moved, and the wire which touched the live wire touched the metal body, the metal chassis, and this car would have blown into flames. And what would have people blamed? The BMW. It's not the BMW, it's simple negligence. Yeah, we are going to look at the whole wiring of this car and because most people miss out the basics, like the wiring, like how the electrical components are built with this car. Most people miss out on the main thing. We always look at the gearbox and the engine and the suspension, but we miss out on the electricals. When you bring your car at Precision Automotive, we make sure that we check into the nitty-gritties. We make sure that your battery is properly bracketed. And yes, you cannot compare that these cars are much expensive to maintain, but what are you getting? It's not about the money that you're spending. Vis-a-vis, you're getting comfort, you're getting style, you're getting, safety. More than anything, you are getting safety. This car has got an advanced TPMS system. What do we mean by TPMS system? That is the tire pressure monitoring system. On our way to Nakuru Greenleaf Cottages, it gave us a warning that you can't speed over 80 kilometers per hour. Why did it give that warning? Because one tire had slightly low pressure. I had to stop, put the pressure, and reset the pressures, and we could clock very comfortably reached here. So these cars are very, very safe. Very safe. If they are maintained properly and maintained by Precision Automotive, I guarantee you can go with these cars anywhere. And as a matter of fact, in case the car has been fully maintained by Precision Automotive without compromising on the price, I can, accommodate a free flatbed service back to my garage if these cars have any failures on the road. Yeah. So guys, this is our place, Greenleaf Cottages. Thanks to them, thanks to my sister company, Snowtech Electronics Limited. Yeah, that gave us this car to as an example, and that's why I said if you want an Advan. By the way, I'm not a leader of the GDM cult, unlike how Joanne is. Yeah, if you want this car to use as a workhorse, don't go for this kindly. This car is not meant to carry, tools and meant to carry, I don't know what kind of heavy things. No. But this car, I have carried in the same car in this particular farm at Greenleaf Cottages. I've carried 7 bags of 90 kg, maize packs on this car all the way from Nakuru to Mombasa. So if you want a workhorse, guys, go for this any time of the day.